Hi, you guys. Just a quick apology that these readings are coming out so late this month. We had a storm come through a couple months ago, and a lot of hail damage was with that storm. And now everybody's getting new roofs and new sidings, which is great. The neighborhood looking awesome, but it did cause a delay in recording. I was not idle though. I'm coming up with a couple more spreads. I'm almost done with one, and I have another one in the make. So if you are into original spread creation and just original, pure creativity over here, then go ahead and like and subscribe. And we're going to keep it all love for the rest of the month. So these are all into the eye spread about your person. So stay tuned. I'll see you in a minute. What is up, Scorpio? Welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and start with what this person is thinking about you. I think it's important because it has a lot to do with how they're feeling about losing you. So we're going to go ahead and throw this 8 up with the Page of Cups on how they're feeling about you. And let's talk about how they see you, okay? They see you as a very unique person, okay? They love this about you. They love your uniqueness, okay? They see you as very classy and sophisticated, probably. Like you carry yourself with a lot of grace, regardless of your sexual orientation or how you relate to the female or the male or neither. They just see that you hold a lot of class, the way you move. You could be a person who likes to travel. Like, you're a person who can dive into cultures. Like, you might like watching a lot of foreign cultures, or foreign shows. I do, with the captions on and things like that, because you like to indulge and see what it's like in different places. There's a lot of learning that comes from you traveling, being around new people, new experiences, and they really love that about you. They could be a person too that likes to travel, could be very outgoing in this way. Mm, I mean, obviously they see you as very loving and giving, okay, towards them. It might not be in general, but this is how they see you as far as the way that you are with them. Very passionate, very, sexy. They love the way that you physically look. Um, but I feel like it definitely goes deeper than just your looks, you guys, but at first it might have just been about that. Um, yeah, they see you as somebody that could probably have anybody you want. Very well rounded. You can make money in some kind of creative aspect. Your job could be very creative, or you're just very creative in general. Okay, so they love the shit out of you. I do think, though, for some of you guys in this relationship, there might have been a lot of people or a lot of things coming and throwing, you know, like a lot of rumors, okay? When you have the Eight of Wands, this talks about messages, this talks about movement, but it also talks about messages, whether or not they were accusing you of things that you weren't doing, or whether or not they're getting, like, something happened between you guys. Why you guys broke up, okay? I do feel like there was, because there's all these swords where you have the Nine of Swords over here and the physical, like, okay, so right now they're having sleepless nights. They're not able to get over this right now. So I don't know whether this is a recent breakup or whether they're coming to the realizations something about this relationship where they're re-looking at it and they're coming to the realization of who you truly are, and that if there was any people giving them false reports, they've come to the truth about that being BS. Yeah, because they're having some sleepless nights over this, okay? In Let's go ahead and throw up this. So, in, like I said, the physical, you have the Nine of Swords, and then you have a 4 on the board, which is going to give you a 13, reduces down or adds up to a 4 again. 4 is all about stability, okay? This person is either focusing on the past. You can see this person right here in the picture, and they are sitting on their bed, they're moping, okay? They have all these swords, all these thoughts, of things perhaps maybe that they did. They could be looking at old letters, old messages. But what they're not seeing is the horizon over here. It's just almost like they want to wallow in this. Like physically right now, they could have a lot of distractions. There could be a lot of things coming up in the way of them moving forward, whether it's towards you or just in general. Okay, this could be karma at play, because you do have an 8 here. You have an 8 on the wand, the 8 of wands. There's 2 8s so far. I'm going to go ahead and throw the 6 up. It's in the middle of the eye, just in case you guys can't see that. Okay, and we'll talk about that here in a second. So like I said before, up here, it's a double emphasis on that they are isolating right now with the 7, okay? Sevens are all about isolation. This is all about research. This is about inner knowing, okay? They're going inside perhaps and reliving and rehashing some of the mistakes that they made, okay? Or just some of the things that they allowed into your guys' relationship that might have caused this, including their own, you know, their own way of being with this Karma Chameleon. Let me go ahead and read the lyrics for you, okay? So it says, every day is like survival. You're my lover, not my rival. Every day is like survival. You're my lover, not my rival. I'm a man without conviction. I'm a man who doesn't know how to sell a contradiction. You come and go. You come and go. Karma, 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 chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Loving would be so easy if your colors were like in my dreams. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. So, the part that it talks about, I'm a man without conviction. A man who doesn't know how to sell a contradiction. So this is just this person confirming that before maybe they didn't have any conviction. They didn't stand strong in the things that maybe people were bringing towards to your relationship. Maybe they didn't stand strong in defending you. Where it talks about the red, the gold, and the green. If we were to translate that into color, you know, with red, it's all about energy, passion. Okay, this is also material world. With the gold, gold reminds me of 311 amber, where it's like, you know, amber is the color of your energy. So it's like they have a lot of passion and your energy. They really love that. It created that green. So it's like red, was it red, gold, and green? So the green is all about growth, okay, and natural growth. So it's almost like there's a lot of passion for you, but then they actually looked inside you, or when they were around you, it's almost like fell in love with your soul, that golden energy that you brought around. They might not even recognized it at the time, but that brought a lot around, a lot of growth for them, okay? They, with this green on here too, it's an emphasis. They don't want to be this person without convictions. They don't, you know, it's like every day is like a survival. Perhaps your relationship was like that, where you're thinking you're my lover, not my rival, you know? They definitely see and think a lot about what could have been the kind of person that you were, like what you guys could have had. Like this song Locked Away by Rock City featuring Adam Levine. Let's go ahead and read some lyrics from that. Okay. So it says, locked away. If I got locked away and we lost it all today, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? If I showed you my flaws, if I couldn't be strong, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? So this person definitely saw that you guys could have, if something would have happened in the relationship, you're the kind of person, you know, to be able to pick up slack. Sometimes there is a weird dynamic in relationships where, you know, one is the provider and one isn't. And if that works for you guys, that's great. I always wonder, though, what happens when the provider isn't able to provide anymore? Is that other person able to pick up, like stand up and be like, okay, I got this? I don't know. There's something about like that dynamic that's just like I understand. I live that dynamic. You know what I mean? And when I came out of that dynamic, it was, you know, feeling like I didn't have the skill sets. You know what I mean? Like when you're an at-home mom for so long, you just kind of come out into the world and you're like, holy crap, what, you know, what can I do? You know, like I've taken care of people for so long. And so, I mean, that's not only my personality before I was a mom. You know, I worked in well, shit, before I was a mom, I wasn't much because I was a young mom. I was pregnant the whole time I was 19 and had my first son right after, like a month after I turned 20. So me and him kind of grew up together. Me and him are really close. We're like besties. But yeah, whenever I first came out of being a stay-at-home mom for so long, of just, I did school too, um, but I did feel some type of way of like I couldn't handle, not that I couldn't handle life, it's just that like I didn't know what the hell was going on. I felt a bit naive, like I'd been out of the loop for a while, okay? So I don't know if they're feeling like they just definitely know that you're the kind of person that they could have a equal partnership with. Like if they couldn't for some reason provide, that you're there, you're strong enough to hold you guys afloat. Okay, you're not the kind of person to just, when shit's going down, freak out and latch onto them. That's another thing that they have to worry about. You're an equal partner. You're going to be there next to them fighting for whatever it is that you guys have. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So they see you as that kind of person, like not super dependent. They like your independence. They want a partner that they can stand next to equally. Okay, somebody at their back. They don't have to worry about their back. Okay, not somebody holding on to their back and not protecting it. You know. So they respect that about you, and they see that they could have had that. Like if they got locked away, would you still love them the same? They know that you would have. They see that loyalty in you. Okay. Also, with this in the midnight hour, let me go ahead and pull up. This is an old one. Wilson Pickett, you guys, the 45 version. I mean, it's not that old. It's like the 60s. Let's see. Or was it the 70s? I'm pretty sure that was 60s. Let's see. Oh, I lost. Of all these freaking papers, I like to write things down. Okay, well, basically it's just talking about how this person is like in the midnight hours when they're thinking about you. So it could be at night if they work, where they're just thinking about you, not able to sleep or get good sleep. It could just be at nighttime is when they have the time to think about it. When you're on go mode and you're at work. I kind of like work for the distraction, the mental distraction. Sometimes when things are going in my life or whatever, they say that guys, they go to the cave, and men go to the cave and when they got to think, whether that is like they like to, do sports, working out their problems that way, through video games, where it looks like they're just, playing video games, but they're actually solving problems. Like when they win at the video game, it like helps them. And I'm kind of that way as well at work, where it's like something is going on in my life. I really like to throw myself into work. It helps me to calm myself, calm my mind. So that could be them as well, where they just throw themselves into work. And so therefore, it all comes, pushing in on them at night. And they could be thinking about the intimate times. I mean, obviously, this is a really hot, sun. So, okay, with 6 coming up as the middle of the eye, this is all about beauty, home, family, community service. Let's see. 6 also holds the energy of love, okay, material needs, healing. This person is healing. I think that's the main thing about that, is that this person is healing. Regardless if you want to take them back, Scorpio, you know what happened in your relationship. You know whether or not that's an option or not. How did they treat you? So I do, though, think that this person isn't taking your guys' breakup very well. It is positive that they're healing. It is positive that they are going within themselves and thinking about these things. It is positive that they see you in your true light, whether they did it not, or whether they took it for granted. Okay, it's always the way that sometimes you have to lose things in order to appreciate them. I wish people could just appreciate the people that they're with. When it's good, appreciate it when it's good. But we all have to learn different ways. So let's see. Let's go ahead and pull some advice. Guys, look at this deck. I found 2 decks. I went on vacation not too long ago with my kids. My son has football, so it's like really hard through the year to get anything done with that. And, school, but they have dead week, and so we went on vacation during dead week. And we were we like to, as a tradition, my family, we do a lot of escape rooms. And so I will always, schedule us this escape room. We were waiting for an escape room, and this escape room was bomb, you guys. It was like 3,000 square foot escape room. It was set up like a shopping center, and it had separate rooms. And yeah, I mean, we almost beat it. It was like basically down to the wire, and we had to like choose A or B, like, and we chose poorly. We died, but I was still really proud because the age groups, you know what I mean? We had my mom, so she's over here in her 60s. You know, we got me. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I'm not no spring chicken. And then we got, this might help age me, but my eldest, you know, he's in his early 20s. And then we got my middle son, and he's like a 16-year-old. And then we got my daughter, who's an 11-year-old. So that age group, and we did so good. We're, you know, smart people. We like puzzles and things like that. But while, I'm sorry, you guys, I got onto a rant about escape rooms. But I will say that my 11-year-old was the MVP. Like, she would notice things, and we'd be like, child, you are a genius. Even the boys, you know, usually they got something to say, like, psh, yeah, whatever. You know, when I'm complimenting somebody, somebody's got something to say, but they didn't even say anything. They were they were silent, because it's true. She was the MVP of that room right there. But anyways, so I found this deck because we were waiting for our escape room, and there was like a antique shop. So we went into the antique shop, and there was two decks, two Oracle Angel decks that were sitting back there with the books. And I was like, okay, I wasn't going to buy anything. I love those places where it's just like random crap everywhere. Like, it's hard to like focus on one thing. But I saw these and I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and buy them. Sometimes things are just meant to be. Isn't that funny how that worked out? But yeah, these are Angel Oracle cards. Let's pull ahead. Let's go ahead and pull. We'll pull some for the feminine energy and the masculine energy. So the feminine energy, this could be people, this is people that have passed over. These are any feminine energies that watch over you. You could know them or never have met them, but they know you and they love you. Okay, and they look out for you. So let's grab some advice in this situation on what, you know, we should do. This one wants to pop out. Let's go ahead and grab it. It says intuition. Look at that. Beautiful. With all this purple and gold. This is definitely the color of intuition, okay? And gold again, when it's 311. Your amber is the color of your energy. That might be another song that you guys want to go and listen to. A lot of these songs have to do with how they're feeling. So, amber is the color of your energy, sending you some love and light, and use your intuition. You know what's best for you. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some energies for the masculine energies. People you knew, people you don't know, but they know you, and they love you. Let's go ahead. I feel like this one wants to come on out. Ooh, enchantment. Look at all that pretty blue, that royal blue. Blue is all about truth and clarity. They just loving the shit out of you. Like, they're like, you're a unicorn. Take a break. They want you to take a break, maybe. You see how this unicorn is just kind of look like, and it's kind of exhausted a little bit. They feel like you've been through a lot. They got your back. They're like, you take a nap. You know, you take a nap, beautiful, and we got your back. You got an army at your back, and we got you. In this relationship, you know what I mean? I trust you guys. You know, if you feel like you don't want to move toward that, I trust you. If you have no idea, really go back and think about how they actually treated you. You know what I mean? Regardless, try to put the emotions aside and just see it for what it actually was. And that can be hard. Alright, Scorp, I love you guys. I will see you next month. Bye!